What's up guys, it's Lars. Welcome to the video. In this video, this is gonna be a very special video because I'm literally gonna be talking about how I went from making $0 to making $100,000 in 8 months with options trading. Now, before you say, oh great, yeah bro, sure you did, here's an actual picture of my trading account. So I made $106,000 in 8 months with options trading. So let's dive into where it all started, how I got into options trading, and then I'll tell you exactly what I did to make all that money. So I've been options trading for over 5 years now, and the way I got started is through a mentor of mine named David. I was working a beach chair job during the summer, carrying out beach chairs, setting them up in the morning, and the pay was decent, but it wasn't, anything crazy. At the time for me, I thought that it was a lot, but in reality, it wasn't too much. Just as a kid, you're making $2,000 every 2 weeks. It seems like a lot of money, but if you were to have to survive on that, in today's world, it's really not that much money. But I was working like 60 hours a week. It was absolutely crazy, draining on my back, on my whole body. I would be so sunburnt, just dehydrated, all these things, because you'd be out on the beach all day long, right? And so I basically had Thanksgiving dinner with David, a good family friend of ours, who basically had sold his company for $500 million. And, I basically asked him, I was like, hey man, like I know you're super successful, you have money. Like, how do I make money? Because obviously, like, he didn't go to college, for example. He didn't have the opportunity to go to college because he grew up so poor and started his own company, and it did very well. And basically, he told me the way you have to think about it is if you really want to make money, not like, like more than the average person, if you really want to make wealthy, like generational wealth kind of money, you have to figure out how to not trade your time for money and have assets that basically work for you, right? And so that one thing basically led me to get into investing. And at first I was just into, like long-term investing, like ETFs, blue chips, stuff like that. And eventually I found options trading, which started the whole options trading journey. Now, the first 2.5 years that I actually started options trading, I actually lost basically all the money that I had saved up from working that beach chair job. And the third year is where everything started to click. Now, basically what I started doing that third year is, one, I started getting all of my emotions under control, because that's the biggest thing with trading that you have to realize is the most important. And a lot of people neglect it, right? They just want to jump right in, start making money, and that's not how you have to go about it. Things like FOMO, revenge trading, are super important, right? Because I could have been profitable so much faster if I had followed the set of guidelines and rules that I laid out for myself from day one. Because when you're in the zone trading, it's a lot harder to make decisions based off your emotions, because all your emotions are so heightened, right? Because you're staring at these charts and you want to make money. Maybe you're in a Discord community, other people are making money, and you're like, shit dude, like I want to make money, I'm gonna jump into a trade, it doesn't work out, or you double down and you lose even more money. All these things come back to your psychology and following your set of guidelines and rules for yourself. So the third year is when all those things started to click, and I really started prioritizing my psychology. Another thing I started doing is I started journaling out all of my trade recaps. So either when I won a trade or I lost a trade, I was writing every single thing down that was going on through my head after the trading day was over, right? Because in the moment, like I said, all your emotions are so heightened, and you're gonna blindly make decisions that if you can write all those things down at the end of the day, things that went good or bad in a trade, and look and reflect on that to not make those mistakes or do the things that you did good for next time, it will drastically help you become a better trader. So now that those two things were dialed in with trading, I also found a strategy that really works that I talk a lot about on my channel, which is called a pivot point strategy. So on my chart, I don't have too many things in my chart. I'm not looking at all these crazy candlestick patterns and stuff like that. I'm going purely off a pivot point strategy, which uses a pivot line, support and resistance, volume, VWAP, and the 200-day moving average, and that's literally it. So now I had my psychology in check, right? I was journaling all of my trades, and I have a strategy that is making me money on a daily basis. So now my trading was in a really good spot, and I was making money every single month after month and after month. My best month was actually $17,786. The only thing is that I lost $6,000 in one day because I broke my own set of rules, which goes back to The more you stick to your rules and guidelines for yourself, the better you will do with trading, right? On this specific trade on Tesla, I kept averaging in, and basically that cost me in the long run, right? I usually never average on trades. I usually only day trade, so I usually cut my losers at 20% and let my winning trades run to outweigh those losses plus more. But I broke my own set of rules and double dipped, more than double dipped. I freaking 6x dipped. I don't even remember, I think it was 5 times, and I ended up losing a bunch of money, right? So the more you stick to your rules and guidelines, like I said, will help you make money with options trading. But yeah, like I said, the rest is pretty much history. I made $106,000 in 8 months with options trading, and that's basically the point where I approached my mom and told her that I was dropping out of college when I literally had 1 semester left. So that's basically the full story of how I went from $0 to making over $100,000 in a single year with options trading. Hopefully this video inspires you to get into something, whether it's options trading or another skill set, and really lock in and just focus on that and don't give up, right? I literally just bought my dream car because of options trading. I've helped thousands of students as well make money with options trading, and I promise you, if you give something your 100% effort and don't give up on it, it will pay off. I promise you, let me be proof that that is possible. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to offer you a 2-week free trial inside of my trading community. So I've been trading 5 years. I make over $10,000 a month doing it. And then I also have an analyst, Joe, who's actually been trading 25 years and has 6 different financial licenses. Inside of the community, we do live trading every single morning with the group. I post my trades, he posts his trades for the students to follow along. We do Q&A calls. If you'd want access to that, the first 2 weeks are completely free, and then it's only $100 a month to join, which definitely is worth the money because our students are making way more than $100 a month, so it basically pays for itself. So if you guys would want to join that, check it out for 2 weeks. The link will be down in the description for you to click on and join. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It's been real. Lars Raymond. I'll see you in the next video.